Imagine this. You're in the middle of a heated argument. Your heart's racing, your mind's spinning, and you're about to unleash a torrent of words you'll regret. But what if I told you that the most powerful thing you could do in that moment is nothing? No reaction, no words, just silence. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that this simple act of thinking less, speaking less, and focusing more could change your life? Stick around, because this isn't just about staying quiet. It's about unlocking a level of control over your life that most people never even dream of. Stoicism isn't just some ancient philosophy you read about in dusty old books. It's a way of life. It's about mastering your mind, your emotions, and your actions. And today, we're diving into one of the most powerful Stoic practices: thinking less, speaking less, and focusing more. This isn't about becoming a robot or shutting down your emotions. It's about cutting through the noise, both in your head and in the world around you, so you can focus on what truly matters. By the end of this video, you'll understand why less is often more, and how this simple shift can transform the way you live, work, and interact with others. Let's face it, we live in a world that's constantly screaming for our attention. Notifications, social media, endless to-do lists, and the pressure to always be on. It's exhausting. But here's the thing. Most of us don't even realize how much mental energy we waste on things that don't matter. We overthink every decision, replay every conversation, and obsess over things we can't control. And then there's the talking. We talk too much, often without even thinking. We argue, we complain, we vent. And for what? Most of the time, it just leaves us feeling drained and frustrated. The Stoics knew this thousands of years ago. They understood that the mind is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it becomes weak and easily distracted. And when your mind is weak, you lose control. You react instead of respond. You get caught up in drama instead of focusing on what really matters. So how do you break this cycle? How do you stop overthinking? Stop talking too much. Start focusing on what truly matters. That's what we're going to explore today. Thinking less, mastering your mind. Let's start with a fundamental shift: thinking less. This doesn't mean abandoning thought altogether, but rather curating what deserves your mental energy. The Stoics believed that most suffering originates in the mind, not external events. We create unnecessary pain by overanalyzing situations, imagining worst-case scenarios, and worrying about things beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, reflected in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote highlights the essential truth that our thoughts shape our experiences. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, how much time do I spend worrying about things I cannot change? The weather, other people's opinions, past mistakes, future uncertainties. These are all beyond your control. Yet, many of us obsess over them, as if ruminating endlessly will alter the outcome. It won't. The key to mental mastery is training your mind to focus solely on what is within your control: your thoughts, actions, and reactions. This isn't about ignoring challenges, but rather approaching them with clarity and purpose. Instead of spiraling into anxiety, ask yourself, what can I do about this right now? If the answer is nothing, let it go. If action is possible, take it. The simplicity of this approach is profound, yet life-changing. Speaking less. The power of silence and intentional words. The Stoics also believed in the power of measured speech. Too often, we speak impulsively, uttering words we later regret, engaging in unnecessary arguments, or expending energy on conversations that add no value. Epictetus, another renowned Stoic thinker, offered a simple but powerful reminder. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Reflect on that for a moment. How often do you truly listen in conversations, rather than just waiting for your turn to talk? How many times have you spoken hastily, only to wish you had remained silent? Speaking less isn't about muting yourself, it's about intentionality. Choose your words with care. Speak when your words carry meaning, when they add value, and when they serve a purpose. Silence, when used wisely, is a powerful tool. It fosters understanding, reduces conflict, and allows for deeper connections with those around you. Mastering the art of speaking less also strengthens your emotional intelligence. You become more attuned to the energy of conversations, more observant of others, and more capable of influencing situations through thoughtful communication rather than impulsive reactions. It takes practice, but the rewards, respect, clarity, and self-mastery are invaluable. Focusing more. Aligning with what truly matters. This is where the real transformation happens. When you stop overthinking and minimize unnecessary speech, you free up mental bandwidth to focus on what truly matters. The Stoics referred to this as living in accordance with nature. Aligning your actions with your values and directing your attention toward things within your control. Consider this. Instead of worrying about what others think of you, focus on being the best version of yourself. Instead of complaining about unfavorable circumstances, channel your energy into constructive solutions. Instead of fixating on obstacles, train your mind to see opportunities within challenges. This doesn't mean life will always be easy. There will still be hardships, setbacks, and disappointments. But by focusing on what you can control, you build resilience. You become calmer, more confident, and more capable of handling whatever comes your way. The result? A life driven by purpose rather than distraction. A mind that is disciplined rather than chaotic. A presence that commands respect rather than demands attention. Master these principles, and you'll find yourself walking through life with a newfound sense of strength and control. The world around you may remain uncertain, but you will no longer be shaken by its unpredictability. Instead, you'll stand firm, centered in the power of your own mind. Here's the truth. Thinking less, speaking less, and focusing more isn't just a Stoic practice. It's a superpower. It's the ability to cut through the noise and focus on what truly matters. It's the ability to stay calm in the face of chaos, to respond instead of react, and to live a life of purpose and meaning. And the best part, it's available to anyone, at any time. You don't need special skills or resources. All you need is the willingness to practice. So let's recap. Thinking less means training your mind to focus on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. Speaking less means choosing your words carefully and listening more than you talk. And focusing more means aligning your actions with your values and living a life of purpose. These practices aren't easy. They take time and effort. But if you commit to them, you'll find that they transform every aspect of your life. You'll feel calmer, more confident, and more in control. And isn't that what we all want? If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this journey going.